Hello everyone, Darker Speakerman here, and I am back. But not for long. I have been very busy with school, so I thought I'd clarify. This is a compilation of all my old videos. Not a new video, but there are secret scenes. But first, I think you guys deserve a present. I have always wanted to face reveal, and now it's time to see my face in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Darker Speakerman here. Yes, this is my face. I am the one and only Darker Speakerman, and you might remember this face and these eyes especially from my other channel, Artazar, where I upload gaming videos and reaction videos and music videos. Balls. Yeah, that song, that's mine. But I started reacting to these Skibidi toilet videos, and I thought, why not create an analysis channel, Darker Speakerman? And that's why I've made this channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys an epic compilation, so subscribe and let's jump right in.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if the main Skibidi toilet multiverses fought to the death? Consisting of the original series by Doc Boom, the Skibidi Multiverse by Dom Studio, the Skibidi Saga by Maxity, the Skibidi Wars by Virlance, and the Skibidi Toilet Zombie Universe by Monster Up. To make this video interesting, I'm going to build a team off the most powerful troops in each universe. For example, I will pick a Titan, a Special Agent, a Female Agent, a Normal Agent, and a Large Agent. Let's go, okay? So for Dafuk Boom's universe, I have to go with the Titan TV Man, the Shadow TV Man, the upgraded Camera Woman, the upgraded Astro Large TV Man, and finally, this might be a controversial take, but the Lucky Cameraman, as he is working the Secret Agent after all. For Dom Studio, this will be hard as they are all incredibly overpowered, but I will try make this slightly more balanced, just to make the video fair. For the Titan, I will pick the Clock Titan. Come on, that's just a given. For a Special Agent, probably the future Large Clockman or the Commander for me, but that's incredibly difficult to choose from. But from their battle, it's safe to say I'd go with the future Large Clockman, because come on, bro can revive himself. Then the Clock Woman, as she is much stronger than the Drill or TV Women. For the Large Troop, I would have to go with the Large Pencil Man. He is known for his incredible strength with his hammer, and he can use this to shove pencils in the ground to produce even more pencils to ascend from the ground. And we cannot target the C-Pen as well, as he has immense powers and even has the Counter Titan under his control, but Dom's power level is a bit too overpowered. So for the normal troop, I will have to say the normal Clockmen, as they are not affected by the time stop ability from the rest of their teammates.
Now let's talk about the Skibidi Saga by Maxity, and I, Darker TV Man, will be doing this part. The Titan, we obviously have to take the Cassette Titan, as he is the strongest Titan in the Maxity universe right now, and he can put other characters to sleep. And now I need to have the Cassette Women, as she would be an excellent support for the rest of the team due to her healing abilities. Glitch Plunger, as he can move at unnatural speeds without the need of the Glitch Toilet Body, so he would be an excellent fighter, strength and speed-wise. But we could also use Neos, but he can easily just get turned off with a remote, so if the enemy has that, he is practically useless. I know this is cheating, but we could also use the Scientist Toilet due to his incredible intelligence. Giving it back to you, Darker Speakerman.
Right. I believe I have yapped for too long, so I will just tell you the teams and make sure to stick to the end of the video to see what universe wins. For the Virlance team, I will use the Tri-Titan, the Necromancer, Athena, Phantom, and the Speaker Guardian. And for Monster Up, I have Plunger Man, the upgraded Titan Cameraman, the Plague Doctor, and the Astro Duchess. Now let's get on
Round one.
Round. Dafuk Boom versus Monster Up. I think that it is safe to say that Monster Up's characters win this battle, and let me tell you why. Well, first of all, the Titan Cameraman has just been upgraded and has insane physical strength and is much more agile and faster than the Titan TV Man, meaning he could easily avoid his dives and sword attacks. Monster Up Plunger Man can easily take Lucky Cameraman, but he may get trouble from Camera Woman, Shadow TV, and Large TV Man, but this is no problem to the Plague Doctor, as he can easily just catch them off guard and infect them as zombies. But I doubt that's much of a good idea at all, and the Astro Duchess can easily take out the rest, so Monster Up wins in my opinion, but comment if you disagree. Round 2 is Monster Up versus Dom Studios, and I hate to say this, but Dom Studios' characters absolutely annihilate Monster Up's characters. First off, all the Clock Titan can just stop time and kill them while they are frozen, and none of his allies will be frozen as they are clocks, and will have the watches to prevent themselves from being frozen. And no, I am not glazing, but Dom Studios' Clock Titan can easily take down the upgraded Camera Titan. As we can literally see the future Large Clock Man and the Commander going through different universes while during their battle, plus if any Clock Man gets infected by a zombie, they can just be reversed instantly, so the Plague Doctor is rendered useless against Dom's characters. Plus the future Large Clockman can revive himself off the dies, and the Clock Titan can revive fallen allies. Round 3 is Dafuk Boom versus Verlance. And this is even a question? The Tri-Titan could probably solo Dafuk Boom's Titan trio alone, and the same goes for Maxidi. Now this is the real question. What if they all fought till death all at once? Well, Dafuk Boom's universe will probably be the first to go out, due to that universe's characters being weak compared to the other universes. But I am actually tied between whether Maxidi or Dafuk Boom will go out first, but they won't survive for long in that ring. So comment who you think would win. The top 3 would definitely be Skibidi, Multiverse, Skibidi Wars, and Zombie Universe. But I personally think the Camera Titan from Monster Up wouldn't be able to stand up against the Clock Titan or the Tri-Titan. So it's not far-fetched to believe the last 2 characters in that ring would be the Clock Titan and the Tri-Titan. So now the real question is, who wins between these 2? Well, the Clock Titan is much faster, can buff himself, and has much higher IQ than the Tri-Titan, but the Tri-Titan can control gravity itself, and could maneuver the Clock Titan before he can react, but Tri can move from Earth to the Moon very quickly, but not may be able to react with the Clock Titan attacking him constantly, and would probably pause time and ambush him there. So I hate to say this, but I believe that the Clock Titan would win against the Tri-Titan, but if you disagree, please let me know why and who you think would win in the comments. Why are we stopping?
Guys, I need a fat fucking shit.
Darker TV man, you vile imbecile fucking creature. You could have went beforehand. Can you not just teleport to a bathroom or something?
No, can we try get a taxi, please? I will poop my purple pants if we don't.
Darker TV man, we will, but just because you are the most subscribed means you don't have the right to shit yourself. Have you ever thought about how different the series of Skibidi toilets would be if the Titan Speakerman never got infected? Would the series change much at all? Would he still be the weakest Titan? Would he still be the fastest Titan? So what else would actually happen? Well, do not worry, as I will be answering all your questions about the Titan Speakerman's infection in today's video. So make sure you watch to the end because the change in the series will shock you. In episode 32, the Titan Speakerman was caught fighting a black camo toilet, but then 2 parasitic Skibidi toilets jumped on his neck without him realizing. Fortunately, the Titan Speakerman managed to destroy one of the parasitic toilets in retaliation. However, he eventually succumbed to infection from the second one. As a result of the infection, electricity now lingers around his speakers, his core has turned from yellow to red, and his head now jerks and twitches uncontrollably. Upon transformation, the Titan turned against his own forces, indiscriminately slaughtering the speakermen and cameramen, while his iconic theme was altered to the Skibidi toilet anthem. However, the only noticeable alteration following the infection is the gradual decline in the Titan Speakerman's utilization of hand-to-hand combat throughout the progression of the series. The transformation behind this remains unknown. It may stem from the parasite diminishing his capabilities or compelling his control. Infected Titan Speakerman's abilities are still the same, but his physical combat has dropped off significantly. Titan Speakerman has become considerably weaker in physical combat since being infected. Titan Speakerman's physical combat at a much lower level than the disinfected version, as the parasite always avoids combat and forces to use his long-range weapon in order to survive. First, we now need to take into consideration how he would avoid becoming infected. One way he could do this is just by using both of his hands and pulling out both the parasites. It could be that he didn't know the second one was there to be fair. Well, now we know how he would avoid infection. Let's talk about what would actually change. Well, the first and most obvious option would be the defeat of the Cinema Titan in episode 47. Well, before we get into that, let's discuss the major changes before that. As yes, there are some. First of all, the Titan Speakerman may have actually fought the G-Man toilet by now, and he could possibly win, as the base Speaker Titan is far much stronger than the base G-Man, and I don't even know if the TV men would even arrive in the first place, as the Titan Speakerman getting infected was the first major turning point in the series plot. This infection was the main reason the dark phase began, so the TV men not even need to arrive to help the cameramen in the first place. Another thing to take into consideration is there would be a lot more Speakermen alive in this scenario, as most of them got killed by their infected Titan. But to keep this video interesting, let's say that the TV men did arrive, so the battle against the Cinema Titan could take place in episode 47. So let's go back to episode 47, actually. The Cinema Titan would not even get his screen stabbed, as he would probably work together with the Speaker Titan and G-Man. Yeah, G-Man would get slaughtered. Bro would get cooked like crazy. For now, we all know that the three Titans of the Alliance had got upgrades throughout the series, but the Skibidi toilets upgraded today's Speaker Titan. So in this what if, he would definitely get upgraded by the Speakermen opposed to the toilets, but his upgrade would most likely have something to do with enhancing his agility, as Dafuk Boom said that his main focus is agility in his Discord server, and he could get upgrades from the cameramen. He could get cameras and or TVs equipped to him, as the Cinema Titan can use speakers, so why couldn't the Speaker Titan use TVs himself? The Speaker Titan would probably keep his knives and blasters, but they would be much stronger this time compared to what he had originally. His knives would probably be red, like how Titan TV Man's sword is purple. We may be lucky, as he is getting an upgrade in the main series, and his next appearance will be amazing. Quote me on that. I mean, at least he got an upgrade from the Skibidi toilets, but like, come on, he would be so much stronger if he was upgraded by his race. But let's take a ponder into the future. Most of the episodes after episode 47 would probably play out the exact same, but the city wouldn't be as destroyed as the Speaker Titan, and TV Titan could defend the city from the toilets. Oh, also, Speaker Titan would have all his speakers, as Titan TV Man would never rip it out in episode 45. The main difference would be in episode 50, as the upgraded Titan cameraman could be a helping hand to the agents, plus they wouldn't want to uninfect the Speaker Titan. But this would actually be worse for the Alliance, as the scientist would never spend time and resources on the Titan Speakermen, but instead on the rest of the toilets, so the toilets would be very strong, and I mean a lot stronger than they were. The three Titans would proceed to meet each other, but only one would be upgraded, and the two not upgraded Titans may struggle a lot, and they may struggle incredibly. We should take into consideration that in episode 65, the Titans would never even fight the fake G-Man toilet, as the main one would be dead, which obviously would be a trap too. The Alliance, so Titan Cameraman would never be bombed, plus episode 73 would never even happen either. The fight in episode 67 would probably still happen though, but the scientist mech would be significantly stronger, as he wouldn't have the Cinema Titan's boombox. And if the scientist was fighting prime upgraded Titan cameraman, Cinema Titan, and the Speaker Titan, yeah, he wouldn't survive, let's be honest. But he would still have crazy tech like his acid blasts, which could heavily hurt the Cinema Titan or the Speaker Titan, so they may both be forced into upgrading after this battle. But ultimately, the scientist would be taken out, and yeah, he's a fake. So nothing new happens in the bunker arc. And I don't know if the Titan cameraman could cope in the Astro arc by himself. But just wait until the upgraded Titan Speakerman comes.
I have to poop so badly I don't think I can hold it any longer.
Please, for the love of the Skibidi gods, please hold it in. Hey everyone, good morning, afternoon, or evening. Darker Speakerman here. Today we have a pretty different video. I will be talking about what Skibidi toilet characters and what jobs I think they would perform best in if they were in our day-to-day society, as they would have to benefit society in some way. After the war, this would be in the case of if they were in our day-to-day society. So today I will use characters' skills and abilities to see what jobs and careers they would perform out the best. Make sure to join the Discord and like and subscribe. Let's get started. The first character I will be talking about is Titan Cameraman. Titan Cameraman is probably one of, or if not, the most physically strong character in his series due to his close combat skills and his high attack power. So Titan Cameraman would probably enjoy a physically demanding job, but one that also helps people in the process, as he is one of the nicest people in the series. To be honest, I have a few ideas for him. I feel like he could become a personal trainer, as he would know how to help others get strong, and the helping of others would help make him enjoy it. Or Titan Cameraman could go into competitive powerlifting or boxing due to his high combat IQ and close combat abilities and his general overall strength. Or he could go into construction, as that requires someone to be quite strong. And he helps people by building them more homes to live in. The next character is the large cameraman. I feel like the large cameramen may want to stay in the aspect of combat, as it's what they're used to. They could join the army or the police, as they are quite strong themselves and have used a variety of weapons to be equipped for these roles. I feel like the normal cameraman would be split half and half. The fully equipped and trained cameramen may want to stay in combat and join the army also, while the other half may want to help create social content due to their filming abilities, as it would be very efficient, as they can be a friend to the content creator and they never run out of battery, so they wouldn't need to be charged. Plunger Man would probably definitely join the army, as he is brave and courageous, and he is already trained well enough to fight in wars, as it is what he is used to. Or he could become a plumber if he's tired of fighting, as he knows how to plunge toilets very well. But knowing him and his pugnaciousness, he would stick to the combat side of the job scheme, I reckon. The scientist, cameraman, would probably go into more complex and complicated science, like forensics, inventing even more inventions. They could help with healthcare. Some might even go into learning human biology and more scientific aspects of the scientific world. Camera Woman would probably go into the army, but I see her being a firearms seller. For example, I see Camera Woman selling guns and grenades. I see this because of the gun on her back, which could help her give her customers the info they'd need on the product they're going to buy. The next character we can take into consideration is Titan Speakerman. Well, Titan Speakerman is agile and fast. He can get around quickly. He would probably use this to exterminate all the black people he can find, because he is racist. No, I'm joking. Don't worry. But due to his fast way of traveling around the world and his guns and defenses, he could probably work in air security, or in wars, take out opposing jets or planes before they drop any bombs. He could also help planes fly across the world a lot quicker. Imagine that. You get on a plane and Titan Speakerman grabs it, flies you with him. But then there would not be a point for planes. To be honest, I can think of one thing. In episode 73, when he was getting backshots, Maybe he liked it and could go into a career of only. But because of his love and music, I personally believe Titan Speakerman would become a musician. And if he performs his songs, he can play them through his speakers. Let me know in the comments what you think Titan Speakerman would do as a job. The next characters are the large speaker men. Due to their chill vibes and playing of music, I believe they would play music at festivals or parties. They could also go to concerts and help blast the music across the concert through their speakers. Now, for the normal speaker men, because of their kindness and optimism, I see them working as supportive kindergarten teachers who would help the children learn and, to always be happy. They could also be mental health counselors or therapists, as they are so kind, happy all of the time, and would definitely listen to someone if they have problems. I just see most of the speaker men working in any type of social jobs, like therapy, teaching, doctoring, nursing. You get the idea. The next character is Dark Speakerman. He is quite a mysterious and quiet character, and is not as happy as the other Speakerman, but he is very observant and focused on everything. So I feel like he would like to be in a chiller job, but is quite high demanding, like being an author. He could write books about the Skibidi War. I see him doing a much quieter job that is just with himself, like creative skills, as you can stick to yourself with these jobs. But he could join the army as well, as I know, for sure he loved the combat he did, so he may determine to carry that on. Speaker women would probably own a club or a bar due to her being an extrovert, and how much she loves music, and two, party, and she loves her dancing too, so she could become a dancer for all we know. Another thing is, she can use her speaker boost jump to get higher places, so she could join the firefighters. 2. Save people on fire in taller and higher buildings, or just simply save a cat out a tree. The next category of characters is the TV men. Oh, and how they benefit our society. The Titan TV man is very strong because of his abilities, but there's only really one job that fits him, and that's being an exterminator due to his THX beam, and he would probably be used against serial killers to end their lives. Due to his red beam, I have got quite a unique job for the large TV men. I believe they would work at airports. You know how in episode 66, they teleported a load of cameramen in a container. The large TV men could completely eliminate the need of aeroplanes, as they can just get passengers in a container and teleport them to a different country instantly. No need for 12-hour flights, just a few seconds of waiting. Then you are on vacation. The large TV men are good for this, as they can teleport a large number of people at once. The standard TV men are kind of useless in society, like how they are in the show. But I have a pretty good idea. They could work with the police, as they can just flash their TV beam at running criminals and stun them long enough for cops to put handcuffs on them. The shadow TV man could probably be in the police force too. Due to his strength and insane abilities, he could literally use his purple TV beam to control criminals. He could use this too, make them tell the police whatever they need to know, like, "Where's the body, sir? I don't know, I didn't kill anyone." Then the large TV man barges in, uses his beam, and then the criminal reveals all his secrets like it's a goddamn show, and tell. The TV women probably wouldn't be too different from the shadow TV man, as she could use her head parasite to control criminals and make them give themselves into the authorities. The scientist TV man is a confidential yet smart character, so he would probably continue to help fellow scientists research things and help them make inventions in private when no one is watching, which helps him with his confidentiality. Well, those are all my opinions on what jobs the characters in the Skibidi Toilet universe would have if they lived in our society. Did you guys like that? And let me know what you guys think every character would do if they had jobs in our society, and do you guys believe it would be a good or bad thing? Just a quick notice before we get into this video. I just wanted to say that this video is slightly different and unique. This video has been edited by multiple different people, and not just me, as this was a collaboration event on my Discord. This video will still play out the same. It's just the editing style will change quite a bit throughout the video. People who helped edit will be credited. If you would like to help me make videos in the foreseeable future, and also be in events, subscribe and join my Discord. Also, this is a very good video, so I'd watch to the end as every possibility is explained. So let's get into it. If you don't know already, the brave and dynamic duo, Dark Speaker and Plunger Cameraman, were both killed by the chief scientist, Skibidi Toilet, in episode 70, and their deaths caused a lot of anger and sadness throughout the Alliance. Well, have you ever wondered what would have happened if these two survived? As we all know, their deaths were not good for the Alliance, as these two were probably one of, if not our strongest troops, due to their experience and strength. So, what if the brave duo survived to tell the tale in episode 70? How could these two not be killed by the scientist? What would happen if they made it out of that bunker alive? Would they be present in the Astro Arc? Well, I am here to tell you all of those answers to every possibility you can think of, so stick to the end if you want to know. The battle between the brave duo and the scientist Toilet would change slightly. As we know, Dark Speakerman got ripped in half, then shot by the scientist's lasers. But in this what-if scenario, he would have avoided the laser, buying some crucial time for the large TV man and his squad to attack. Dark Speakerman and Plunger would distract the scientist Toilet with surprising attacks out of nowhere, putting the scientist on full concentration on these two, meaning the scientist Toilet would be more unprepared for the large TV man's entrance. With his powerful sound waves and blinding light from his TV, he would push him into the wall and blind him with his light. And Dark Speakerman and Plunger would probably jump up at the scientist to distract him more and stop him from doing anything else. They would stab him with Plunger's spiky plunger and Dark Speaker's knives. This would buy the large TV man even more time. This squad probably wouldn't even let the scientist get into his quad laser mech. Also, the woman trio and the large laser cameraman would come not having to deal with the scientist's mech. With this, the scientist would most definitely die at the hands of Dark Speakerman, large TV man, some random-ass cameraman, and the woman trio. But not the Titans this time, as the scientist wouldn't need to escape through the roof, as he would kinda be dead. But one thing I'd like you to take into consideration is, why did the secret agent actually kill Plunger Man? Would he do this again? Let me know if Plunger would actually survive in this timeline because of the secret agent in the comments. But to make it interesting, I've came up with another possibility of how they could live in this conflict. At the start of episode 70, banging can be heard coming from a door with the Skibidi symbols on it. Did you know this is actually the large TV man and his squad trying to get into the bunker? I came up with another scenario when Plunger Man and Dark Speaker Man heard the banging on the door. They both pry open the door together. Then we see the large TV man and his squad with Plunger and Dark Speaker. They would then proceed to infiltrate the scientist's room like normal. They would also be turned invisible by the ghost cameraman. Again, the squad would attack the scientist straight away, but his glasses would have to be destroyed before the large TV man could do anything to him. Plunger would hack the lasers and the entire squad would attack the scientist together and probably kill him easily, as this old motherfucker is not surviving the Alliance's strongest troops all attacking him at once. So, yeah, this man would get slaughtered. He would probably try to escape again. But the woman trio and the large laser cameraman all join the battle in the scientist's room. Then they would probably kill him before the Titans can arrive, or before the scientist can even get in his mech. So in this, what if most of this squad would come out alive and not injured, as large TV man's screen wouldn't be cracked, and Dark Speaker and Plunger would both have their legs. Well, what would happen later on in the story? Would much be changed? Actually, a lot would, as these two's deaths was the main reason for Titan cameraman wanting to kill the G-Toilet even more than usual, and he probably would never say, I like to believe Titan cameraman in the battle in episode 73 wouldn't be as aggressive as he was before. Another thing, we would also never get the camera women flashback scene in episode 73 of all her times with Plunger Man, meaning I don't think we would have actually got confirmation of them being human, as the only reason we saw the flashback of Kathy, camera woman, with Plunger and some scientists conducting an experiment in the flashback is because she missed Plunger and wanted to relive the times they had together, so this flashback would most likely never have been shown in the first place. There also wouldn't have been any more Rip Plunger and Dark Speaker edits. I am joking. Jeez Louise, the woman of the Alliance also wouldn't have been as distraught and upset, as in episode 73, the women are seen mourning over the brave duo's dead bodies. This scene would never happen. So what would happen to Plunger and Dark Speaker? Well, personally, I believe that these two would be rushed back to their respective bases immediately, as they would still be injured, just not as dead. They would then get upgrades as quick as possible, but I think Plunger's upgrade would be different, as in episode 76, the cameraman base is seen. To be receiving an Astro upgrade from the traitorous, disgusting TV men. I hate the TV men so fucking much, except for TV Woman because of her bubbly personality. I think that Plunger would be embarked with the Astro energy and possibly ride the toilet, like what he did with the glitch toilet in episodes 63, 66, and 67. Another thing I feel like that would need to be covered is there are theories in the community that the ghost of Plunger Man may be haunting the chair, as the chair rams into the Astro toilets in episode 76 in extreme speeds, exactly like what Plunger Man did in the glitch toilet. So people think the secret agent turned Plunger Man into one of his green ghosts, and he now lives on in the body of the chair. So he may not even be controlling the chair in this scenario. If it is Plunger controlling the chair, of course, so the chair could not even be present, and in episode 76, Plunger could kill all the Astros instead. But I do not know what upgrades Dark Speaker could receive, as this is mainly just theories, but I believe he'd get glowing red knives, more defenses, and shoulder speakers like the Titan Speakerman, but they'd probably be shocked at Lucky Cameraman surviving, and could possibly prevent his arrest, but we don't know why he was actually arrested in the first place. So, together the brave duo would cook the Astro arc, leaving their differences behind after the bunker arc. So that is what I think would have happened if the brave duo survived, and how they could have avoided their doom. But I have got a task for you guys. Could you do me a small favor? Can we try to get 5 comments from people that have never commented before? As I have 300 subs, so that shouldn't be too hard, right? And could you try share my videos around and help a brother out? Thank you if you do, I don't know what to say. Sub or TV Woman dies. Darker Speaker Man signing out. Check out this really cool video, I guess.
The lion might be the king of the jungle, but not tomorrow.
Why?
I'm about to put his balls in my mouth.
Whoa! Bouncing balls in the air. Now I'm feeling like a kid without a single care. When they run, they spin and they fly. Now they chasing down until the day I die. Balls in my obsession. Can't get enough, it's my confession. From basketball to soccer and more. Balls in my life, there would I go. Got my balls in my neck, gonna shoot some hoops. Even though it's gonna rain, gonna make some moves. Got my cleats on tight, gonna kick that ball. Gonna score that goal, gonna give it my all. Balls, they're my obsession. Can't get enough, is my confession. Balls on my life, they're what I adore. Soccer ball, basketball, football, volleyball, tennis ball, golf ball. We have it all.
People think I'm crazy, but I don't mind.
Balls are my passion, make me feel
I'll
alive.
keep on playing until the very end.
Balls are my world, they're my closest friend. Ooh, yeah. Baseball, softball, cricket ball, bowling ball, beach ball, medicine ball, bouncy ball, handball, rugby ball.
Balls, they're my obsession.
Can't get enough, it's my confession.
From basketball to soccer and more.
Balls are my life, they're what I know.
So come on and join me, let's have some fun. Sing and roll till the day is done. Balls are the key to a life full of joy. And I'll never stop playing with my favorite toy. But joke's on you, motherfucker. I was always the lion. I was licking my own balls. Balls.